Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday the 13th. Oh, crap. So anyway, Friday, December 13th. Today, we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVDY, Misty, AMZY, okay? I shared this post yesterday, but I figured I'd share it with you guys today. But one of my goals, which, wasn't really planning to do this, that much in advance. But once I created the dividend car account, I said, you know what? Between the two accounts that I'm using, I could pay off, all the normal monthly recurring bills out of these accounts. And I want to know how to do that. So I figured I'm just going to do it, right? So the dividend car account, I already added two bills, obviously the car, and then I added, three bills, phone and internet bills. And then I just set up my mortgage to automatically come out of the Retire Now account. So the mortgage is obviously the biggest payment of the bunch. So I plan on, once that mortgage comes out, then I'll work on essentially all the other payments and I'll schedule them to come out of the dividend car account. Hopefully I'll have this done in early 2025. And that way, again, all of my regular bills will be coming out of the brokerage account. So essentially I don't need my paycheck to pay my normal bills. I'll only use my paycheck to live, right? But we'll see how it works out. I mean, I still have things like property tax and I don't know. Again, I just wanted to mention this to you guys, and I will make a video on it because it's not always straightforward for all brokerages. I'm doing this between two brokerages. So again, I'll make a separate video on that when the time comes. Here's a trade I made with Soxel. I sold a put yesterday, $27 put, expiration date December 20th. But obviously Soxel's looking pretty good right now because Broadcom had some good earnings. So it's bringing up Soxel as a whole, it seems, which is good. I'll take it. All right, anyway, who had trades yesterday? That's why you guys are here, right? Enough of the yip yap. Who had trades? Well, NVDY had a crap load. Like, come on, man. What are you doing to me? So what did NVDY do? Well, NVDY did a lot, but who else had trades? AMZY, yeah, easy enough. And then CONY, NVDY was even easier. CONY was even easier than NVDY yesterday. But what did they do? So, in short, they closed trades and they opened new ones. Wow, no, nothing new, blah, 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 blah. But again, if you're trying to read this yourself, I always say, look for the BC by the close and look how much they paid, all right? And then you could tell if they won. If they paid a lot of money, they lost. If they paid a little money, they won. And you could see in this example, the BC by the close, they paid a little money, so they won. But let's take a look at the spreadsheet and see what it looks like. Let's go here. We got NVDY. Hello, NVDY. All right, so if you go back here, just to show you guys on the trades, there's no put, right? It's all calls. So when you see no P, if there's no P in there, there's no change to the synthetics, to keep it simple enough. But they do have two synthetics just chilling. They got a 148 and a 138. Right now, they're 7% below. Well, NVIDIA's price is 7% below the 148. And then NVIDIA's price is essentially at the money of the 138. So, but again, it expires in 71 days. So, it's just really there to represent the movement of the underlying. It's not there to make money. The weeklies are here to make money. But obviously, when the underlying goes up so high, we usually make a lot of money on the synthetic. But NVIDIA has been kind of at I don't want to say a standstill, but a standstill. And more of a downward trend, but it's not doing much. And the weeklies aren't doing much. So, hopefully things turn around. But let's see. Yesterday was December 12th. NVIDIA went down again. It went down 1.41%. NVDY went down 0.96%. Okay, that's fine. Now, again, they closed a bunch of trades yesterday, so you guys want to see what that looks like. If we zoom, here we go. We got the proper zoom. At the top, they did a BC buy to close. The 1500, they split out in two different trades because when they opened the new, it was split out. So they did a 1,000. You'll see further down, and then the 500. I don't know why they did that. Very annoying, but they did it. But at least the closure, they got the same amount. So they closed it at the same amount, but they opened it at different amounts. But whatever. The 1,500 contracts, they paid 18 cents a share to close. Okay, that's a win. The 38,572 contracts, they paid 23 cents to close that one. That's a win. And then the 10,000 contracts, they paid 30 cents on that one. That's a win. They all have a 142, so they closed them at different times. But in the end, if you scroll to the right, it's a win. It's a overall profit. So, they made a lot of money. They made a decent amount of money. But again, if you see the call credit spreads, right, obviously, they got paid 3 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents. So they didn't do any, they lost money overall, right? So in this example, doing the credit call spread was no help. So essentially they had to pay out of pocket, which offset against their, their profitability. So it is what it is, guys. So they made about 2 million or so net, but as long as they win overall, that's what matters. Should they have done the credit call spreads? I don't know. You guys decide. I'm done bitching about it. But anyway, the new positions, if you look further at the bottom, the 12/12 dates, 500 contracts, these are the new positions. It's all different. They open at all different times. Same freaking strike. I mean, these are separate trades, and you're still doing the same strike. Like, why is the NVDY fund? Why are you not scattering, brother? Like, what the hell are you doing? But I don't know. You're messing with NVIDIA. I wouldn't be poking the bear here. You're thinking, all right, it's gonna stay down. NVIDIA is gonna stay down. Okay. Well, let's see. Well, anyway, all of those contracts from yesterday, we'll just say like freaking 50,000. It's 50,000 contracts, so essentially half of the contracts. They chose a 141 strike. It's 2.66% out of the money. Okay, did they do a credit call spread? Yeah, 149. All right, that's an $8 gap, 8.49% away. So, yay for that. Now, the other half is sitting up above. That has a 142, dollar higher. I wouldn't really call that much of a spread there, but that's 3.39% out of the money. So they're all set for next week. So today is what it is. They have 6 trading days for these, credit call spreads to do what they do, but there's not much room to grow. We unfortunately need NVIDIA to go down. Obviously, if NVIDIA flies to the moon, blows through the 141, blows through 149, 152, fine, whatever. Then we'll, it is what it is. But in reality, for maximum profit, staying under the 141 would be best case. Now, if we scroll to the right, if we go to the outstanding shares, no movement, actually, no movement. Nobody bought in because they're sick of this 2% out of the money crap. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why, but maybe they weren't updated. 30-day IV for NVIDIA is 40%, getting a little better. Outstanding shares, 59,750,000. Net income is 11.7 loss. 11.7 mil loss. So although the trades from yesterday did help that number, obviously if you look up here, right, that's profitable overall. It's under all their payment 3 gets added, and then it's subtotaled at the bottom. But we're still at a loss, right? We're still at a loss of 11 million because if you go up here, the damage was already done. Where's the big one? Yeah, 22 mil loss, 17, it's hard. Like, again, it just takes one bad loss to ruin the whole freaking cycle. But yeah, unfortunately, the weeklies are losing money. The synthetic is not doing well. We are in a bad spot for NVIDIA. So let's move on. The bright side is, win-win. All right. So they're doing what they could. I'm not sure if they did themselves any favor for next week, but again, time will tell. I've been proven wrong. I'm happy to be proven wrong before. And I do hope I am again. And I hope they win next week's trades. But for now, let's celebrate the win. And we'll discuss Group B. They declare again next year, January 2nd, in 20 days. All right, payment information. I mean, I got nothing to report to you. They're getting closer to a profit on the short call income. There's nothing they could do on the synthetic that would help them. So we do have to focus on the IV. So when in doubt, when you make no money, when in doubt, go to the IV. So simple answer, they're going to pay 40% yield, plus or minus, which comes to a 79-cent payment. And that is considered a cut from the prior 2 4-week cycles. But it is what it is, guys. It's going to happen, bound to happen sooner or later. Not every freaking month is perfect. And as I said, if you look at the synthetic, no, it's negative. So you ain't getting no synthetic bailout unless NVIDIA, does something nuts within the next 20 days. There's no bailout right now, so nothing to report there. Obviously, here's the trades. It makes it look a lot easier on the holdings, but besides looking at that mishmash on the weeklies. But yeah, 141, 142, and then I got a 149, 152 security. All right, so the size of this fund is 1.4 billion. Yes, we know. The NAV is 23.72, and the trade price is 23.75, 3 cents. Woohoo! All right, synthetic bailout again. It's negative, so nothing we could do. Sorry, wish I had better news, but they did win their week. That's a good thing. So let's go yeehaw. All right, that's NVDY. The other two that had trades, AMZY and CONY, but I'll cover them at the end. Let me get the TSLY. TSLY has a synthetic, obviously. They have a synthetic 295. I mean, what are they waiting for? 41% above. Like, woo-wee. I mean, oof. All right, 71 days till expiration. And I don't know. Again, they're in a great spot. What can you say? Good for TSLY. But how did Tesla do yesterday? Tesla went down. Oh my God, went down. The market was very, very unusual. I think Tesla was super green early, and then it went down, and I don't know. The Fed did something probably. They opened their mouth. They usually do more bad than good. But Tesla went down 1.57%. TSLY went down 0.9%. So it is what it is. My neighbor, he leaves at the crack of dawn. Wonder if he hears me every morning talking in the garage by myself. He just left, though. Let's see. All right, so what do we got here? We got 12/20s. So if you look at the expiration date, 12/20, what does that mean? It means nothing expires today. So we have nothing to worry about, right? Well, let's talk about what we got for next week. All the contracts, all 28,000 whatever, at a 440, it's 5.24% out of the money. Is that safe? I mean, no, it's not. We've seen Tesla lately. It's nuts. So we'll see. It's been what is it at now? It's still freaking $418. Like, could you imagine? But yeah, I don't know. The 440, you would think the 440 is safe, but lately you don't know. But again, 6 trading days. Let this play out, and then we shall go from there. Outstanding shares, nothing. No. Nobody bought. Let's see. Yeah, it's updated. All right. Not too exciting. All right, 30-day IV, that's good, 60%. Outstanding shares sits at 69,575,000. The weeklies, again, they've lost 55.6 million on the weeklies. But Tesla's been going up, so it's hard to, again, covered calls when something goes up this crazy, it's a little tough. But yeah, their calls weren't looking good. I don't know if you remember, the cap guy was in the office yesterday. He's coming around. But he decided, he's going to wait a little bit because Tesla did go down. So TSLY fund manager with his little bow tie here, he's like, phew, I don't have to wear my cap. All right, so he's safe. He's safe for now. But cap guy, he may be back. He may be back next week. So, there's nowhere to hide, TSLY fund manager. But we shall see. Right now, you're okay. You're okay. Group A declares in 13 days. Oddly enough, today's the 13th. Anyway, they declare on December the 26th. So if we go to payment information, they do have some synthetic income, 3.2 mil. But really, what is that when you lost 55 mil in the weeklies? But, we know they have something in their back pocket. It's called massive, massive synthetic income. But assuming they don't use that, if we look at the IV of 61%, that would pay 84 cents, which would be a decrease from the prior payment, but in the middle of the last two. So kind of in line if you think about it. Now, again, back to the holdings. The synthetic is worth, if you net the two, 363 mil. So it's just like we're just waiting for them to roll it. What's my estimate? People are asking me, what's the TSLY estimate? I don't know. If they don't roll the synthetic, then it's the IV. That's as simple as that. If they roll the IV, if they roll the synthetic, then it changes. Then I have to run some numbers, right? Let's see. Actually, 363 mil. Let's just plug that number in, right? If we go here, you do 363 mil. It'll be a negative. 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that would make the synthetic income 366 mil, which would make income per share 446. Obviously, they're not going to pay that, but you get the gist, right? That's a lot of synthetic income. Plus, keep in mind, it costs them a decent amount to open a new synthetic, so you have to take that into consideration. So maybe take off 66 of that, so maybe it's 300. So again, possibly a $2 payment if they do that, maybe. I don't know. We have to see the numbers when the time comes, okay? But again, little sneak peek if they do that. All right, so that's for the synthetic. Again, the calls, they expire next week, so we really got nothing to talk about until they decide to roll that synthetic position. But the net asset value of this fund is 1.1 bill. The NAV is 1660, and the trade price is 1659. All right, that's a gap of a penny, but again, who cares? All right, let's go to Misty. Misty did not have a trade either, and they're also doing very, very well on their synthetic where they stand, because their synthetic is 315, MSTR is at 392. All right. It's 24.5% above that, 71 days till expiration. But again, just like TSLY, they're waiting for what? Who knows? As far as yesterday is concerned, very, very ugly day for MSTR. It went down 4.67%. It was at 392.19. The day before was at 411. So again, under 400. Misty went down, obviously, but not as much. It went down 2.42%, 36.26. I mean, the good part, like, MSTR could tank one day, and then MSTY, again, it's not going to tank as much because they're making money on the covered calls. So, I mean, this fund has just become such a beauty, because as soon as I saw the options chain, I'm not going to lie, I'm like, I'm just going to make money on this freaking fund forever. Hopefully, again, it's as volatile. I know other companies are joining in what they're doing. It was fun. Maybe, it's not going to be as fun when every company owns Bitcoin on their balance sheet. But for now, if they stay this volatile, I know their IV is actually dropping, but hopefully they can stay volatile. And this fund can stay very, very exciting. But all right. So anyway, they have they got a lot going on. I don't even know how to cover this, but I'll do my best. No trades, but everything expires freaking today on Friday the 13th. All right. Anyway, 625 contracts, 392.50 strike price. This is the lowest one. It's out of the money. Yeah. It's 0.08% out of the money, but it's out of the money nonetheless. Yesterday was a different story. All right. 400. Yep. We got a 400. 4,850 contracts. This one's 1.99% out of the money. Is that safe? Well, not really. Then they got 410. They got 1,500. They got about 2,700 contracts. 410 strike price, 4.54% out of the money. Okay, is that safe? No. Even though it's one day, it's not safe. Of course not. 420, again, the favorite holiday. Well, we got 20,000, about 2,200 contracts. I'm sorry, 22,000 contracts, 420, and it's 7.09% of the money. That's a little better. We're getting better. But wait, there's more. There's more. There is a 430. Not everyone's favorite holiday. But how many contracts on that? 8,000. 8,000 contracts. 430 strike, 9.64% of the money. That one I like. I like you. You may win. The others, I don't know. But again, this is Scatterdy-Doo Supreme. I like it. Is it going to win? I don't know. Maybe if they didn't do the stupid call spread, they could have gone further out of the money. But, you know, who's judging? Where is the formulas? See, this is the stupid-ass spreadsheet. Misty, it's coming up, too, so I got to go down there. Manual BS. I know some people complain I've been cursing. Again, I do my best to not, so I will continue to do that. I know it slips out here and there, but again, imagine doing spreadsheets every day, and the challenge to not curse is a win. 30-day IV, 109%. Ew. You better stay your ass above. Oh, sorry, doesn't really count, but you better stay above 100%. But hopefully. Outstanding shares, 44.3 mil. Net income, getting close, man, but they still are at a loss, 15.9 mil. Because, again, I added these now. They're helping. These are helping. Payment 2, whatever that subtotal is, right? Payment 2 is in column Y. So if you go to income under N1, that should be Y. It's like 1,000, row 1,000. That's why I'm not scrolling to it. But, yeah, that has the total of what's going on. But anyway, yeah, since they lost 15 million, there's nothing further to cover on this page. Misty fund manager, super, super happy because they were looking really danger mode. And then MSTR went down, and then every freaking call was out of the money. So he is a happy, happy guy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Group D declares in 5 days on December 18th. Guess what, guys? Sunday morning, I will have a Misty estimate for you guys. But it's really no secret, right? Because I use my data based on what happens this week. We got one more day. So as we stand, there's no income. And when there's no income, I pretty much go by the IV, as stated on TSLY. Like, I do look at obviously the prior payments to get an idea, but for the most part, if they don't roll that synthetic today, I'm not really having any fantastic news for you. So what's the IV payment? It's $3.06. So yeah, safe to say, yeah, you may get a $3 payment, even though they didn't make money, because that's the IV. You could get less, that's for sure as well. Holding information though, let's see. So there's synthetic. 309 million. We did it for the one, we got to do it for the other. Let's just say, if this happens, 309 million, right? So we'll do, again, it's got to be a credit. So we'll do minus 309, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. So that would total synthetic income of 235 mil, which would create an income per share of 496. But again, that does not include the cost to open the new synthetic, so this number would go down. So I think if they do roll the synthetic, there's a possibility of another $4 payment. But the real question is, will they do that today? If they don't, again, I'm going to use my estimate as if they're not going to the 2 days next week, and they'll pay $3, probably $3 something. I don't know. I don't know if they'll go 2. I don't know what the yield would be at 2, but we'll see. But let's just say for now, 3 something. Holding information, yeah, too much to look at. But everything expires today, so it's a big day. I'm going to be busy tonight after the close, so wish me luck. Take a shot for me, guys. I'll probably have some wine while I'm doing it, and I'll hope I don't screw it up while I have a 2-year-old jumping on the couch, trying to get my laptop, and then an 8-year-old tormenting him. But yeah, I'll do my best to plug in the trades then. We'll see. Look at the value of this fund, $1.6 billion. The NAV is 36.13. The trade price is 36.26, 13-cent gap, whatever. And we said the synthetic bailout money is 309 million. So it's waiting. It's waiting to help. I will help you. But I don't know. We'll see. So that's the update on Misty. All right, we did the big three. Let's go to CONY AMZY. Hello, CONY AMZY. So we got to go to the trades, though. We got to go here, and then we got to scroll to the right. First, we look at AMZY. Pretty simple. Buy, call, okay. Sell, put, okay. Sell, call, buy, call. Because remember, if there's a P, there's synthetic action. So they added 210 to the synthetic position, synthetic 210, and they sold a call for 235 into next week. They did buy a call, 242.50. Obviously, that's a credit call spread. So, we'll see what that looks like. Boom. And we'll scroll out of here. Go here. All right, here we are. Amazon went down 0.56%. And AMZY went down 0.25%. So pretty lame day. AMZY still above the 20 mark. That's what I like to see. I'm not sure what you guys want to see, but, AMZY is what it is. Let's see. Amazon is currently at, 228.97. The synthetic is at 210. That's what they just added to yesterday. So they are 8.28% above their synthetic position. Now, if we look at the calls for what does it expire next week, they got nothing expiring today. So they got 10,760 contracts. It's a 235 strike price. It's 2.63% out of the money. That's very tight. Of course it is. But they did buy a call, a butt buddy protection agency. And maybe BBPA, right? BBPA, Butt Buddy Protection Agency. There we go. New name for them. That's 5.91% away from helping. But yeah, we'll see. Total net assets, 246 mil. So again, tiny fund. But as we saw yesterday, it's one of the bigger funds, right? There's the big four, then there's the fund of funds, and then there's the ultis, and then there's the freaking AMZY, right? AMZY's big compared to all the others. The NAV is 2031, trade price 2034. Synthetic is actually worth money. It's worth 23 mil. But again, we'll see what happens with that. 30-day IV of Amazon is 24.98%. That's kind of low. But for Amazon, I guess it's norm. It is what it is. The IV estimate based on that would be 39 cents. Group D declares in 5 days they will be on the Sunday morning video. And what are they going to pay? I have no idea, but we shall see. CONY. Hi, CONY. CONY's paying today, right? Congratulations, CONY holders. You getting paid. What are you doing with that money? What are you doing? You going to the mall, right? All these damn malls are closing. I feel bad. Malls, when you're younger, that's where you went, the mall. Now, they just can't survive. It's a damn shame. Anyway, BC bought a close. This is CONY. What'd they do? They closed 12/13 expiration, 53 cents. Okay, obviously that's a win. Another one, BC bought a close, 12/13 expiration, 83 cents. Yep, that's a win. Check. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. All right, they sold the call into next week, 33.30. Okay, whatever. We'll see what it looks like. And then a 3.35. Okay. Simple, right? Let's take a look at the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet, here we go. Coin is down. Coin went down 0.27%. I know the sound effects. Some people like them, some people hate them. It's pretty funny. But anyway, guys, I can't help it. Again, I'm making these videos on a daily basis. Sometimes you're going to lose it a little, right? Sometimes you're going to go a little loopy. So weird noises and things could happen. All right, CONY. What happened to CONY? They went down 8.32%. I'll give you guys one guess. Ready? Guess. Go. Ex-dividend date? Yep, you win. You win nothing. But yeah, they went down because of obviously ex-dividend date. Obviously the fund has to take the money out of the cash to pay us, and then we get the money today. Again, quick turnaround. You got to love it. You got to love the new age era of investing. It's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, unfortunately, CONY's back down to 15. It did work its way up to 17. Now it's back down to 15.75. But yeah, enjoy your payment. All right, so if I zoom out, there's a lot of data here. CONY has two synthetic positions. They got a 300 and a 320. They both expire on February 21st. Coin is currently in the middle of the two, 312, so that's fine and dandy. Okay. Now, what about the calls? Well, if I can get the proper zoom game here, I highlighted in pink the calls that expire this week. Now, yeah, there's a bunch that expire this week, and then everything else is for next week. So we'll see. But the one good thing about the CONY fund manager is he knows, like, I think he just does it right. I think this is the proper way to do it. Look at this scatterdy-datterdy-do. I know. Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. Anyway, let's talk about it. Look at all the strike prices, It means they're not trying to guess. They're not trying to guess where the freaking underlying is going to land. They're saying, I don't freaking know. Let me spread my freaking calls. That way I'm bound to hit one of them, right? So we're making money on that one. We're making money on that one. Making money on that one. Okay, if they blow through half of them, we'll make money on the other half. Isn't it awesome? Scattering calls, all right? Spread the risk. I like it. CONY Fund Manager, keep it up. 3,900 contracts, 320 strike price, 2.25% out of the money. 4,500 contracts, 330 strike price, 5.44% of the money. All right, these are the two that expire today. No, of course they're not safe. Anything can happen, but we'll see. Right now, again, it's better than in the money, so they're doing good. Hopefully they win. They do have call credit spreads, but, they're doubtful they'll be worth anything besides a penny. But we'll see. All right, now into next week, we have 2,600 contracts, 330 strike price, 5.44% out of the money. 4,500 contracts, 332.50 strike price, 6.24% out of the money. 14,565 contracts, 335 strike price, 7.04% out of the money. 4,989 contracts, 337.50 strike price, 7.84% out of the money. 4,615 contracts, 340 strike price, 8.64% out of the money. 11 contracts, 342.50 strike price, 9.44% out of the money. 900 contracts, 345 strike price, 10.24% of the money. It's a good thing I almost have my full voice back because that was a lot. I'm not talking about, what I already forgot. What is it? Butt Buddy, Patrol, I don't know what that, whatever. They're too far out of the money to help. But total net assets 1.2 bill, big fund. Even after the ex-dividend date, which is good. The NAV is 15.76, trade price 15.75. Okay. 30-day IV 74%, IV estimate 90 cents. They declare again in 26 days. So again, we're all getting paid today. Well, not me, because I don't own CONY, but I own YieldMax. And so I'll get paid on, not through CONY. CONY's payment will come through YieldMax next week, but you get the gist. But anyway, that's the update on all of the YieldMax funds that I cover. And yeah, maybe some changes in the future. Again, I got to think about what the majority wants. I would like to think that you guys don't want me to cover every single fund like this, right? I would think there would be, the details would be needed on, again, this is my assumption based on popularity. Misty and TSLY I would cover that way. And then, again, I throw NVDY to this side of the house. That's what I think. You guys can let me know in the comments, obviously. Getting cold in here. All right. And no, I still haven't put a heater in the garage. Problem is I got the outlet. The outlet in the garage is what runs all the Christmas lights. So I don't even know if it can support a freaking heater. Who knows? We'll see. All right. Oh, it's getting late already. This update is as of 5:42 a.m. Oh my God, Tesla's up. Tesla is up again, 1.11%. It's at 422.79. Okay, Tesla. TSLY is up 0.78%. It's at 1672. This is the part of the video that I guess I do lose my voice. NVDY is up 1.11%. It's at 138.87. NVDY is up 0.55%. It's at 23.88. CONY is up 0.79%. It's at 315.44. CONY's up 0.44%. It's at 15.82. MSTR is up 1.66%. It's at 398.70. MSTY is up 1.21%. It's at 36.70. Is that right? Did I say that right? Yeah, 36.70. TSLL. Oh my God. I miss you, TSLL. Do a 3-for-1 split. Do a split. I want to be able to afford you again and do options on you. I mean, I can't do it at this price. I just can't do it. But anyway, they're up 2.25%. If it stays here longer, obviously another month or two, I'll end up doing it. But it's unbelievable. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was $5. Crazy. Anyway, it's at 31.31. All right, TNA. Got to take a sip of water. I know, you guys hate it. With sound effects. TNA is up 0.81%. It's at 51.10. AMZY is up 0.56%, 10.72. AMZY is up 0.15%. It's at 20.37. Bitcoin is just over 100K. It's at 100,316. Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass. It's up 0.36%. Sorry, 316 was there, man. I had to do it. BitX is down 0.03%. It's at 62.45. SOXL is, oh, damn. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. It's up. No, I knew it was up, but it's up actually more now. It's up 5.55%. It's at 30.04. Losing my voice. I'm not helping myself, though. SMCI, I'm getting there. It's up 0.13%. It's at 37.96. SMCY is not updated. It's at 32.51. Palantir. Holy crap, they're up 2.4%. And they wonder why YieldMax is doing so good. Well, Play-T is doing well. Misty is doing well. Let's take a look. Well, anyway, Palantir is up 2.4%. They're at 74.96. Play-T is up, 3%. It's at 70.36. TSM's up. Freaking semiconductors, man. Because AVGO, ticker symbol AVGO, Broadcom, had good earnings. The other ones go up. Damn. Awesome. Anyway, they're up 2%. They're at 195.28. By the way, I bought my 8-year-old AVGO a couple years ago. I like to think, as a stock picker for him, I do pretty damn good. I'll have to show you his account one day. All right, TSMY is up 2.86%. It's at 1975. I added Mara. Why? Because I'm trading it now on options. Hello, Mara. Welcome to the party. You're up 1.42%. You're at 22.90. I sold the put Monday, I think, $23. So it expires today. As of right now, I'm getting assigned. So I may be doing a wheel on Mara already. Yeah, so that's it. Freaking hand is frozen. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, we will try again tomorrow. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. For real. For real, for real. Please hit the like button. It goes a long way. Even though I'm drinking water every 2 seconds. But again, this will pass. And then I will have a normal voice. And then I could annoy you even more. But yeah, if you enjoy it, please hit the like. Any questions, concerns, leave them down in the comments below. Outside of that, I've read the prospectus, not all of it, but from what I read, I'm going to make a video at lunch today. At least that's the plan of these new YieldMax funds, whatever the hell they're called. I forget the freaking name already. But I think they launch next week, actually. They have like the top 5 funds or whatever. I don't know. The name is just, can't think of it. Dorsey Wright or whatever. The Dorsey Wright funds. I think there's 2 of them. But anyway, based on what I've read, I think I'm going to cover that at lunch today. I didn't know they were launching so soon, but here's my plan. I'll make a video about them from what I know based on the prospectus, and then I'm going to schedule an interview with Mike Venuto. We're going to talk about that fund. Not Jay for once. We'll have someone else. He's from Title, so Title launches a crap load of ETFs, and he's going to come on and talk about that. I didn't schedule yet, but I will. You'll see it on the on the videos. Oh my God, I really lost my voice. But yeah, we're at the end. Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them sing. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. But I told you I'm going to sing a song every day until Christmas. Anyway, keyword time. If you made it this far in the video, I know, and you had to make it through the freaking singing. Good Lord, the pain. If you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you got to say the keyword. So the keyword today is I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. All right, Friday the 13th. How about that? So if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, for all you Halloween people, for all you horror people, horror lovers, today is Friday the 13th, so go watch Freddy, all right? Today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, is Friday the 13th. So you could type that. You could type, you could type Freddy. You could type, I don't know, type whatever the hell you want. I honestly can't talk anymore. And I'm running out of water. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Later.